We're going to do a quick enough warm-up just so we can get into it because it is 24 minutes long. So just going to do a quick couple of kind of body weight things. I'm just going to get the blood moving a little bit. But I don't want you to think that this is going to be the hardest workout of the week. I want you to think this is going to be the easiest workout of the week for you. And don't make it too hard. All right? It is 40 seconds on, it's 20 seconds off. It's pretty much just a load of upper body pressing movement and a load of core movement. And I kind of want you to think about it in your head. Think about it like a little bit of a strength session. Don't go hell for leather. Think quality over quantity. You know, in that 40 seconds, I'd rather see you do 10 quality reps on everything rather than doing 20 really, really fast ones. Right? The goal is to work the muscles in question. Think, you know, your chest, your shoulder, your triceps when you're doing any of your pressy ones, and obviously your core and your midline for any of the core ones. All right, I'm just going to quickly go through the list. Obviously, I'm going to keep calling this out as we go along. It's going to start off 40 on, 20 off, and it's just going to be strict press. All right, so they're straight up, straight down. Obviously, if that strict press gets kind of too hard, whatever weight you have, you can obviously add a little bit of a push press in later. We have a push press later in the workout, but I'd like you to try to keep it strict. It's up to you now. You can change over at the 20-second mark. I'll give you a kind of a 3, 2, 1 change, and then you can go 20 seconds on this arm, quickly change it over 20 seconds on this arm if you want. Or you can just stick solely on one arm, and the next time that comes around, you can do the opposite. If this was me, I'd just change over at the 20 seconds. Okay? It's going to be 20 seconds.
If you have 2 dumbbells, is it worth doing double arm?
Say that again.
If you have 2 dumbbells of the same weight, is it worth doing?
If you have 2 dumbbells the same weight, 100%, yeah, you can go for 2 of them. Just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little bit of a harder session, but that, like, if I had 2 dumbbells, I'd probably just go towards 2 and just get more bang for my buck. And you know, like, we're all here to actually exercise and train, so 100%, yeah. If you have 2 of the same, go for 2 of the same. Weighted sit-ups next. I'll show you 1 or 2 options depending on the weight that you have. After that, it's going to be floor press. Again, change over 20 seconds. If you have 2 dumbbells, do try to hit that. We'll be lying flat on the ground. Just thinking like a little bit of a bench variation. Just stay on the ground then. You're going to do some V-ups. We're going to stand up. We're going to do some push presses. And then we're going to hit the deck again. We're going to do some mountain climbers. We're going to go through 4 rotations of that. It's pretty much 24 minutes. All right. Does anybody have any questions? No. And again, just think quality over quantity. Don't go hell for leather. Yeah, like in that, 40 seconds, you could do 1 million reps, but just try to keep it steady and consistent. Work the muscle. You'll feel better after doing that. You'll still get a sweat up because it's 24 minutes long. Don't kill yourself then. All right. Everyone ready to warm up? Lovely, guys. I'm going to just, we're just going to do a very, very quick warm up. So I'm going to set my clock first. I just want you to get the heart rate up a little bit. So it's going to do 30 seconds of jumping jacks before we get into doing some inchworms and doing some movements through our shoulders. So I'm going to set my clock. Just go and jumping jacks first in 3, 2, 1, and we're on the clock. All right. So just get the arms pumping, keep jumping, and get as much movement through your shoulders as you possibly can. So full range in that, just because obviously there's a lot of shoulder work in this today. Lovely. Couple more seconds. Lovely. And 3, 2, 1, and relax, guys. Having a quick look at me. We're just going to do a little bit of an interim complex where I should know these movements. 1 rep and everything. Think legs are going to be straight for that inchworm. So sit your bum back as far as you can. Walk yourself out to the top of the push-up. I want 1 push-up. That can be from the knees if we need to. And then open up your shoulders back to the top. That's 1 rep. I want to see 3 total reps from you. All right, so let's go now. I'll talk you through it. So show your legs if you can. Walk ourselves out. It'll stretch through the hammies after all those dumbbell snatches yesterday. 1 push-up, full or from the knees. Open up your shoulders just for a second. Walk yourself back to fully standing. That's 1 repetition. Automatically flow back into your 2nd and 3rd rep. Beautiful, guys. Once we've got our 3rd repetition that done, I'm just going to set the clock again. We're just going to do another quick 30 seconds of jumping jacks again, just get the heart rate back up. So I'm going to set my clock. We're going to go again in 3, 2, 1, and we're going again. Again, just to get that heart rate up and get the blood pumping. We don't really stretch or mobilize too much for this workout today. just need to get the body in some way pumping some blood. Full range of motion with your arms, should have reached them all the way up above your head. 1 second. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And 3, 2, 1, relax, guys. Having a quick look at me again. We're just going to do another little bit of an interim complex, all right? And again, legs are going to be straight if we can, so sit the bum back, get that stretch through the hamstrings, walk yourself out. Once you get out, lower yourself down, all right? And I want you to give me one scorpion kick on each side. So that means I'm going to put, let's say, my right arm out, my left foot goes to my right arm. I'm going to change over, get a little stretch through my shoulders, walk myself back up to fully standing. That is going to be 1 repetition. And again, I want you to go for 3 full reps. All right. So let's go for it. Walk yourself out. Pick an arm, go right arm out, and then go opposite foot to opposite arm, and just rotate from side to side. Get a little open or stretch through your shoulders. Been moving through the upper back. Walk yourself back to fully standing with straight legs if we can. And then automatically flow back into 3 total repetitions, 2 more repetitions. Right, guys, once you've done that, we are just going to go one more time for a quick kind of blast of some jumping jacks before we get into this, just so we don't lose too much time. So I'm setting my clock again. Put as much effort into this one as you can just to get the arms warm, shoulders warm. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and we're on the clock again already. Just pop yourself up, going into it. So just as you're doing this 30 seconds, guys, the second we are finished with this, if you do have any questions about the workout, obviously ask them straight away. Otherwise than that, and we're pretty much just going to get into this workout. I'll have one more quick run through over anyway. If you do have any questions, just fire away first. I'll obviously keep calling out all the movements as you go out of your transitions, your changeovers, and so forth. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and relax. So guys, if anyone has any questions about the workout, do pop yourself up. Fire away.
Yeah, quick question.
Yeah.
I find push-ups hard at the best of times. Will I stick with sit-ups? Will I stick with a regular sit-up, or will I do a weighted one, but a slower weighted one?
No, just go body weight and just kind of slowly, steadily move for that 40 seconds. So I'd rather see a nice and steady move the whole way through it, if you can.
Cool.
All right. Any other questions?
Actually, I think you said that you were going to show us 2 different variations.
I am going to do that now really quickly.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. You're okay. You're just on the ball. Any other questions? So guys, quickly running through it again really quickly. Obviously, I'm going to call out all your exercises. First, it's going to start off with strict press. If you can, try to keep that strict. I'll obviously tell you when to change over if you want to change over. Weighted sit-up, I'm going to show you now. Then we're going to hit the deck. We're going to floor press. Think an elbow in, belly of the tricep touches the floor and press to the top. All right. Think good shoulders. So my shoulder is not at my ear. Shoulder is away from my ear. You're then going to go for V-ups. We've all done them over the past while. You're then going for push press and mounted climbers. I think you all kind of know them ones anyway. All right. Before the weighted sit-up, it depends on your weight. If you are using a slightly heavier weight, all right, I'm just going to tell you to kind of hug it. If this is me, I'm going to have one hand on each of the heads. Or if it's a kettlebell, I'll hold the 2 handles on the side. I'm just going to hug it in and I'm going to crunch up. If you had something that you could tuck your feet under, like a couch and stuff, it does make it a little bit easier. And the goal will be nice and steady, crunching up and down. Now, if you have a slightly lighter weight, I think this one is better. Let's say here I've got like a 6 kilo or an 8 kilo. I'm going to lock out my arms. I'm going to do like a coffin style sit-up. I'm going to sit all the way up, reach up over my head. I'm not going to leave it out in front, and then all the way back down. And if you notice, my upper back is not really touching the floor. So I'm keeping the tension on my abs. So as I get down, it's like I'm nearly in a hollow body. I'm never relaxed completely on the ground. I want to keep the tension on my abs. So if you have a slightly heavier one, I'd hug it. If it's a slightly lighter one, I'd lock it out. All right. Any questions on that? No? Go keep nice and steady on the sit-ups or any of the core stuff. Remember, it's quality over quantity. If we're ready, give me a thumbs up. Stop.
Actually, you probably don't use nav mat then for those sort of sit-ups, do you?
You don't really need an ab mat now because you're not going too mad and you're gonna. So I'd rather you go slower. To be honest, again, in that 40 seconds, if you did 3 really slow reps over the whole course of the 40 seconds, I'd rather that than seeing 15 really fast. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna set my clock. We're gonna get into this. Just starting off with your strict press first. All right, strict press first. So I'm gonna give you a little warning.
Jen, do you want to mute?
Oh yeah, guys, if we can, just mute. Sorry, just because then you can hear me shouting on for the next while, rather than the rest of his breathing. All right, guys, here we go. 3, strict press first. 2, 1, and we are on the clock. All right. So think good shoulder position up above your head. We're gonna think bicep next to the ear, so we're not pressing out to the side. And just keep moving. I'm gonna give you that kind of changeover time if you want to change. And 3, 2, 1, change. Very, very quick kind of changeover. It's quality over quantity. We're not looking for millions of reps. Think about working the muscle as best as we can. All right. So at the top, what are we squeezing? Tricep, shoulders. We're reaching up to a good shoulder position up above the head. All right. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going down because we are going to move now to our weighted sit-up. And we're going to only have a 20-second kind of rest period in any of these. And you'll understand the flow in a little bit. And then you wait, you can hold or lock it out. I want to see slow and control. I want you to work the muscle rather than going mad today. All right. So we're going to get going now in 3, 2, 1, and we are on the clock. Just nice and steady for that 40 seconds, especially on the lowering down phase. And if we're having our arms locked out with our weight, don't throw it. Use your abs to crunch yourself up. Put that midsection to work. That's past halfway. And the negative of the way down is always important. I'd actually keep that for every single one of the exercises we do today. Like even the next one that we go on to, the floor press. And I think always the negative or the way down is more beneficial than the way up. 3, 2, 1, rest, guys. You have 20 seconds. We're going to floor press next. So we will stay on the floor. All right, you're going to have one dumbbell and one arm. Or if you have your double, obviously work away. Think fast on the way up, slow on the way down. All right, we're going to get going now in 5, 1, 3, 2, and 1. And we are into our floor press. And slow on the way down. And fast on the way up. What are you squeezing on the top of that? Squeeze the chest, squeeze the triceps. Obviously, I'm going to give you your changeover time. And if we are changing, and that is going to be in 3, getting yourself ready, 2, and 1, quick changeover. You're automatically back into it. About another 10 seconds on this side. Eva, quick. 3, 2, 1, and then down. And we're staying down on the floor. All right, we're going to go into our V-up next. All right, obviously V-up's quite hard. Try to move for that full time if you can. If you need to, you can just go one leg. All right, you can have one leg down, one leg up. If you find it quite tough, I'd rather see you move. All right, 3, 2, and 1, and we are going. So it's 40 seconds. All right, my goal is quality over quantity. Solid reps rather than flailing around. Nice and controlled. Very, very nice, Claire. Nice controlled on the way down. I love it. Nice, Lukey. Nice, Catherine. Savage. You have about 10 more seconds. So just think 1 or 2 nice, solid reps. And 3, 2, 1, savage. Lovely, guys. We're standing up now. All right, we're getting back to our dumbbells. We're going to go for push press now. So obviously we can bring the legs into play here, and obviously we can change over as we're used to. All right, little 10-second warning. And 3, 2, 1, and we are in it. And just try to keep moving there for that time. Beautiful changeover time coming up in 3, 2, 1. Quick changeover. Automatically get straight into it if you can. And again, finishing position above the head, bicep next to the ear. Where's your elbow pointed? Have your elbow pointed directly out in front of you. Three, 2, 1, and relax, gang. Beautiful. Then we're going to move on to our mountain climber. So top of that push-up, think like a little bit of a planche where we kind of rock into that and then just pump the knees up towards the chest. This one will obviously be a faster movement. You don't have to do this one, so I can't really do it. So mountain climber. 3, 2, and 1, guys. We are in it now. Top of that push-up, all right? This will probably be the most heart ratey one. Just try to keep moving for that full 40 seconds. I don't want to see you stop. And the more you rock into this or lean, think shoulders over wrists like we do a planche, you are going to feel that midsection a lot more. All right, we just passed halfway. So just try to keep the body moving. Ten more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely, guys. That is one rotation. All right, we're going through that whole thing 3 more times. All right. So again, think quality over quantity. Guys, standing back up, get your dumbbell set. We're going back into strict press. If you did kind of count about how many reps you got, obviously just try to keep it the same. Quality over quantity. You can pop those dumbbells up now, kettlebells up. 5 seconds. And we're going to go in 3, 2, and 1, and get going. And lovely, as you keep pressing, keep moving, think, where's my elbow? Have your elbow trying to point forward. I'm never going too far out and around to the side. Quality, repetition, straight up, straight down. Stuff, guys. 3, 2, 1, and changing over. Very, very quick in your changeover and automatically get back into it. If your weight does get quite hard for that strict press, it's okay to add in that little push press. I'd rather see you keep moving, all right? Nice, Michelle. Fight that way. Good woman. 3, 2, 1, down. Beautiful, guys. Moving into that weighted sit-up again. Again, get your setup. Again, hug it in. And think control on the way down. Upper back never really touches the ground. You'll be in a little hollow. Put the tension on the abs. Put the abs to work. 5-second warning. All right. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And we are all moving. Very, very nice. E5. Nice control on the way down. Lovely. Fight the way down. Love it, Rachel. Well done. And crunch up into that weight. Don't use that weight for momentum. Use your abs to do the work. Yes, Donna. Ten more seconds. That might be like 2, maybe 2 solid reps, 3 solid reps. And 3, 2, 1, and you're having your little breather. We're staying down on the ground. We are going floor press next. All right. So again, think fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Change over is probably the easiest, just to bring it down. Roll it into your center of your chest and then over to the side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, and we're all moving. And again, shoulder positions. Think shoulders away from ears. And think as you bring it down, don't really rest on the bottom. You kind of feel the belly of that tricep, press it straight away. 3, 2, 1, changing over. Don't let that rest for too long on the bottom. And the belly of the tricep touches. Automatically, I'm squeezing fast to the top of that.
Hey guys, this is John Dollar. Listen to Tomorrowland.
And 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells are down, guys. We're going to go into our V-up next. All right. And again, as I said earlier, if you find that double kind of hard, it's okay to just go single leg. You can leave one leg down, one leg up, and then just change over. All right. Whatever you find more comfortable goes to work the abs. All right. 5-second warning. And 3, 2, 1. And we're going again. Hopefully by the end of this whole 24 minutes, you feel your upper body, you feel your core, and that's what we're trying to work today. Beautiful, just past halfway. Nice V-ups, nice control of it, everybody. Nice straight legs. Deep. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, guys. We're standing back up. We're going to go push press next. So again, get your legs involved, especially if those arms are starting to get a little bit challenged through your strict press and your floor press. 5 seconds. Dumbbells are up, kettlebells are up. 3, 2, 1, and we are going. Same good position above your head. And try to keep it moving out. There's no rest on the shoulders. You bring it down and go straight away. Trying to get that timing. You're automatically going into the dip and driving up. Good man, bend. And changing over. 3, 2, 1, change. Straight into the other side. Nice finishing position, nice Donna. Nice Jen. 3, 2, 1, and then down, guys. Catching your breath, going into your mountain climber again. Try to move for that full 40 seconds. Try not to stop. 10 seconds. And again, try to rock into this. Think like the best planche that you can do. Put that midsection to work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Top of that push-up and just start pumping those legs up. The more your shoulders are in front of your wrists, the more bang for your buck you're getting. Or we try to keep moving. Just even if you slow down, you keep the body moving. You have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Savage, guys. We're halfway through this session now, right? Hopefully the body's nice and warm now. We're sweating a little bit. We're starting to feel the muscles. We're going back into it now in 10 seconds. So standing back up. We're getting your dumbbell. We're going back into that strict press round. All right. Dumbbells are up. Kettlebells are up. 5, 3, 2, and 1. And we're in. And just start moving it. And kind of like your push press, guys. Don't weight down on your shoulder. You press it. As you climb it down, automatically you're moving it back up. If you rest down here, it actually does get harder. All right. Try to keep it moving. If you're going to rest, you rest at your lockout point at the top of the movement. 3, 2, 1. Changing. Good man, bend straight into it. And 3, 2, 1, and down. Lovely. Moving down into a weighted sit-up, second last round. So get your weight set wherever you're holding it, locked out or at your chest. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and up. Lovely. And remember, eccentric or the negative or the lowering down. Real slow control. Try to think your shoulder blades or upper back never touch the ground if you can. So you automatically go straight back up into this. Kind of like as I said on the press there, there's no rest on the bottom. Rest on the top if you're going to rest. Come on, Luigi. Good man. And 3, 2, 1, stopping. Lovely, guys. You're staying down on the ground again. We're going full press. All right. So get yourself set. You have 10 seconds. Get your weight set. Remember, control down. Belly of the tricep touches. Press straight away. You're not resting on the bottom. 3, 2, 1, and we are moving. Michelle, we're in floor press now. Grab your dumbbell real quick. Michelle, we're floor pressing. Yeah, good woman. Lovely. That's it, guys. Lovely. Barely touch the ground and you're pressing that weight up. Sorry, 3, 2, 1, change. Sorry, 1 or 2 seconds late on that one. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely. Dumbbells, kettlebells down to the side. You're going for your V up round. 10 seconds. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and we're in our V up. Lovely, gang. If you can find that tough double leg, it's okay to go one leg. Hopefully now that midsection is on fire. Just past halfway. Couple seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely, guys. Standing back up. We're going push press round now. And again, if your arms are starting to get heavy, it's okay to involve the legs a little bit more now. All right, especially in the latter end of that workout. 10-second warning to get your weights up. And 3, 2, 1, and we are moving. And 3, 2, 1, change over time. And again, no resting on your shoulder. You're automatically driving that weight back up above your head. 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and relaxing. Right, going into your mountain climb. We're coming to the very end of your second last round. And then full 40 seconds if you can. This one's really going to pump that heart rate up. So, again, top of your push-up. Get that little rock going if you can. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. And we are moving. Ten seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely, guys. You have one rotation left on every single movement. All right. Give me a thumbs up if everyone's a little bit sweaty now. A little bit sweaty. Couple of us. There? No, she's not on. Guys, standing up. Get your dumbbell ready. We're going into your strict press, and we're going in 3, 2, 1. This is your very, very last round. If you have been counting your reps here and throughout it, it's okay to add in the extra one. Michelle, we're not pressing.
The 20 of 2021.
Okay.
Find out next week here on One World Radio or in the
And 3, 2, 1, changing over. So if you haven't counted your reps, try to creep an extra one in. Otherwise than that, just keep yourself moving.
Discover new music and embrace diversity.
Good woman, Claire. Fight that way.
And make friends worldwide.
Keep going.
Upload takes you places.
Hello, people of tomorrow.
And 3, 2, 1. Lovely. No more strict reps. Last time doing every single one of your movements. Because moving on, we're going to go to our weighted sit-up now.
Be sure to check it out.
One World Radio Label Showcase.
All right, get yourself ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and we're straight away into it. Last time doing it, I think quality over quantity, whatever reps you've been doing, and obviously look to do the same, or creep in an extra one if you can.
Unite forever.
Slowly, and again, downward control
Coming
is
up
good. You're not
in the
flopping to the
mix,
floor.
Tiesto.
You're controlling that downward
The
bit.
business playing soon.
Lovely. Past halfway.
Sam Thomason.
Sam Thomason with mistakes.
And now on One World Radio, Oliver Heldens.
Nice, Rachel.
Freedom for my people from Oliver Heldens, launching
Donna.
Wednesday mornings. Daybreak
3,
sessions.
2, 1. Lovely. No more sit-ups. Put that down to the side, guys. You're moving on to your floor press. Jen, you're back. Lovely. Floor press time, guys. 10-second warning. All right, you can get your weight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are going. Then barely touch the ground. Drive that up as fast as you can. Go on, Catherine, well done. Big press against that weight. It's okay to use the other one for a bit of balance at the top if you need it. Changing over. 3, 2, 1, and changing. Ten seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and down, guys. Leaving the dumbbell to the side. We're moving on to the floor. Sorry, not the floor, guys. Your V up for the very, very last round. All right. All right, get yourself ready. 5-second warning. Last time for everything. 3, 2, 1, and we are going. We are into your V ups. Single leg or double. Really get that upper back off the ground as best as you can. Past halfway. And 3, 2, 1. Down, guys. We are nearly done. We're standing back up. It's our last time with a push press followed by our mountain climbers, and then we are done. So 10 seconds. I'm on push press. 3, 2, 1, and we are moving.
Hi, this is Coach. And the best way to listen to Tomorrowland One World Radio is definitely in the underpants team.
I'm changing over, guys. Sorry, I just missed that by a second. Quick changeover. If you haven't done so already. Lovely, gang. Keep it moving there. Coming up to the very end of 24 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Weights are down. No more weights, guys. You're going to finish off now with the 40-second mountain climbers. Know it's your last thing. Try not to stop for your last 40 seconds. And you have 24 minutes. Got some nice quality work behind you. All right, 5-second warning. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. And we are in it, guys. Very, very last time. Just keep that body moving. Even if you just end up stepping your legs up, I don't mind. Just keep that body moving now. For that 40 seconds. So even if you slow down, don't stand up, just stay in it. Crunch into your abs. Lovely, 15 seconds left. And then we're done. Try to hold out for that 15. Last 10. And 3, 2, 1, and relax, gang. Well done. 24 minutes. Guys, that get tough? Easy, hard? How was it for you? Anybody coming off mute? Chatting to myself for 24 minutes.
The arms, the mountain climbers. Didn't like that.
Arms?
The arms, yeah. The end.
Yeah.
Man.
Everyone massive now?
It's tough.
Everyone feel their abs a little bit? Hands up, yeah, if you did.
Yeah.
The abs, yeah. Obviously, everyone feels the arms, the shoulders, upper body.
I thought it was horrendous.
Yeah. It's nice, 24 minutes, nice and steady, nice and controlled. You shouldn't feel like it was like flat out, and your heart rate is the killer. It should just feel like, obviously, muscles are just tired, they're burning. That's what it should feel like. All right. Nice little one. Sometimes not to go fast and think about the quality of it. All right, guys, we're just gonna get a quick little stretch through our shoulders just after all of that. All right, and just kind of like what we did.
I have to go. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot.
No worries, Jen. Talk to you later. We're just kind of like we did earlier. We're just gonna lie face down. We're just gonna do a little bit of a scorpion kick. We're just gonna hold it for a little bit of time. So just try to think. We're just gonna try to open up that chest and shoulder. Keep that shoulder in contact with the ground. All right. So guys, go face down on the ground. We're just gonna do that scorpion kick like we did earlier. All right. But we're just gonna hold that position now rather than moving through it. All right. So pick an arm. It doesn't make a difference. Rotate that leg out, and we're gonna get on the clock now in about 3, 2, and 1. And we're just on the clock. So rotate as much as you can. That's supporting hand. You can use that to actually push yourself off the floor to try to rotate that extra centimeter or 2. A couple more seconds. Guys, what was the hardest one in it? When everyone's on mute. That's all right. I was going to ask what was the hardest exercise, but you can tell me now in a minute. Lovely, guys. Roll yourself slowly back into center. Swap sides, and we're going again. Back on the clock. Ten more seconds. We're going to do one more little stretch after this. We're just going to stay on the floor, and I just want you to sit your bum on the floor. And lovely, guys, just sit your bum on the floor. We're going to sit ourselves down, and we're just going to get a little bit of a deeper stretch through our shoulders. We're just sitting down. 2 hands are behind us. I'm just going to pull my shoulder blades back, pinch them together, and then all I want you to do is just to lift your bum in as far as you possibly can. We're going to get on the clock now. About 3, 2, 1, and we're in. So lift that bum in as far as you can. You should feel this on your chest and shoulders if they're quite tight. If your biceps are tight, you want to feel it down toward your biceps. Lovely, guys. And 3, 2, 1. And you can pop yourself up. Yeah, you guys are free to go.
Thanks, Ken.
No bother, no bother. Just a quick one. Catherine and Luke, I might get you to stay on. Catherine, I just want to show you something with the kettlebell. I was looking at you in the last round, and it was kind of hard for you to hold it. And I was just looking at the way you were holding it. I want to show you a little tiny little trick.
Thanks.
Because there's no kettlebell. It's awkward.
Goodbye. Bye.
So I'm just going to bring my camera down. Obviously, with the handle here, you'd hold it here. All right. So when you have it up here, it can be quite wobbly the odd time. There's a little trick to holding the kettlebell. Get used to it the more you do it. When I grab a kettlebell, see there's the handle, there's the 2 corners. I don't grab it in the center. I actually get my hand like an open pan, and I go at an angle and I slot it right up. So I'm trying to get my thumb right up. So it's kind of like cutting down through my hand. I'm not in the center, if that makes sense. I'm right up here. All right. Yeah. Which then brings me closer to the side handle, which then will give me more support when I'm here. Do you get me? So if you look at my hand now, it's not actually in the center. I'm trying to get it close towards the corner. It'll feel weird, but now you have a better support here. It kind of wraps around your wrist. So rather than me being in the center, when I'm in the center, the bell just sits solely on my wrist, which is annoying, and it can twist more. It can be a lot more twisty compared to now. If I slot it right up into it, I have a little bit of kind of wrap around. It's a little bit more supportive as I do it. All right. It will feel weird. Yeah, it'll feel weird. But if there's like kettlebell masters around the planet and everything, that's how they actually hold it, is they'll actually slot their handle that way into it, and then they'll grip it. It's a little bit easier to rack it, and it's a little bit easier overhead once you get used to it. Just try have a go over it the next time. I just noticed you just at the end there when you're kind of floor pressing, it was kind of twisting, and that will avoid the weight twisting as you lock out.
Yeah, was that when I was on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, my right wrist, I had an operation on it a couple of years ago, so it's a bit weaker, and I think that's why I just couldn't hold it properly, so I'll try it that way.
Yeah, so if I'm in the center now, if I'm in the center of it,
Yeah.
the bail can roll off my wrist left and right. But now if I'm like that and I'm locked into it, it can't roll because it's kind of attached here. It's kind of wrapped around and it won't roll, it won't twist off me. It's going to be a little bit more solid in that one. So just have a go over the next time.
Yeah, I will. Thanks so much for that.
No bother, guys. No bother.
See ya.
Thoughts during the week. Bye-bye.
Bye.